Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. Today I wanted to do an example of two-point perspective and try and explain the steps that I go through when drawing one. We'll try and draw a simple building, so let's just start. So the first thing I wanted to explain here is that I started with a larger canvas that I need, and then I will draw the frame that we will be working in. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to add the vanishing points outside of the canvas that I want to draw, but I want them to be visible so that I can see them and be able to use them effectively. So first, this is our box that we will be drawing in. And then the second thing is we want to add our horizon line. So I'll do that in yellow. And let's just add it somewhere here. And then next we want to add the two vanishing points. We'll represent one with red and the second one with blue. So I do have perspective or vanishing point brushes that will help me get it done super fast. So I will add one vanishing point there in red and the other one here in blue. And then we can adjust the size of them so that they are useful for us and they do come into our canvas. That's the red one, and then we can do the same for the blue. So I will have the blue one a little bit further away and the red one closer to the canvas where we want to draw so that we can see the effect of that to our drawing. So then I will add the point so that it's clear for me to see. And I do use a brush, a solid round brush and no opacity control. So this is the blue dot here, and then the red one is right there. Okay, so now we can just start drawing. So two-point perspective, everything in this dimension, regardless of where it is on the canvas, will remain vertical. But when we're moving in this direction, we move towards the blue vanishing point, and when we move in this direction, we move towards the red vanishing point. And as again, the vertical remains as is. So let's start drawing our building. We'll start by putting on big shapes as the starting point, and then we can start adding more details into it. So let's say the corner of the building is right here. So we'll add a vertical line that goes like that. In one dimension, or let's take it further up. Let's go all the way up to here. So from the one side, it goes this way. Then we can take it up. And if we need another guideline to connect these two lines, we can simply go on our red layer, go onto the line tool, and then add a line. And then we just add a line that connects them. So that is our extra guideline. You can zoom in a little bit and then connect these two lines on that line using the new guideline. Then we can do the same thing on the other plane. So the other side of the building goes like this. And then again, we need a new guideline using the blue. We can use that and connect it right there. We can come back here and connect them. There we go. And then these two lines are connected. So that's the main frame or the main box of our building. Then we can add more detail. So this building, this first box that I drew was kind of the back of the building. And now I want to have another big box that comes to the front. So we can add that now. Let's say the side of the building starts here. And it goes like that. Then it is, let's say, extends a little bit outside of our original box. And we can bring it down. Connect it to this line here. Maybe we bring this one down too. And then these two are connected like that. Then when it comes to the thickness in this other dimension, or towards the red, we can create another guideline. We can go from, let's turn it into red. Goes like that. Okay, so now we go back to the drawing layer. And this one, let's say it's comes out like that. And then it goes all the way to here. This to here. And we can bring this one down. Connect to this here. Okay, so now the other side of the box. This one comes towards here. Bring this one down first. And then we can connect this one to this one right there. So we have our new box, as you can already see, the ones that are moving towards the red are a lot more distorted or extreme angles than the ones moving towards the blue, because the red vanishing point is a lot closer to our building compared to the blue vanishing point. So now let's start adding more details. So we have some boxes. So first of all, this back, we won't be able to see it, so we can erase a little bit of it, right? Because the other box is in front of it. Same with this line. So the way I have this the first box or the second box implies that it is a little bit lower than the original box. So maybe we want to fix that. So we will bring the second or the original box to meet the blue line on the same line as the second box, and this way we can connect everything like that. And then this one goes up to here somewhere, like that. And then we can connect these as well. Let's just say there's a thickness to this. And it goes from here to here, and it comes down all the way. Okay. And then we can say a similar thing. We need a blue guideline. So let's just draw it here to here. Oops. Here to here. And we go back and draw that as well. So that gave this part a thickness. Let's say right here we do have a box. We didn't finish the thickness there. It comes all the way down. Okay, so now trying to draw the box of the upper level. It's down. It should follow the blue line because it is on this plane. So that's the outline of this box. Then when we want to go in this dimension, we should follow the red line. And we can estimate if we wanted to. If we're pretty confident, we can estimate. So for example, this dot is almost halfway between these two. If we draw a perpendicular line that connects them. So similarly, if we can find that, so let's say it's here, then we can connect them, right? So let's say it's right here to here. We're pretty confident we can connect. If not, we can draw another guideline that will help us. So then we need to draw the bottom of this plane. So connect this line there, and then these two also connect like that. So this is the box for the upper floor. Okay, so then we can start drawing the lower floor. So let's say the lower floor also has a box, but it is a smaller box. But before we do that, let's separate the upper and bottom boxes with a smaller box. So bring this down a little bit like that. Connect that. Same here. Comes down a little bit. Connect these two. And this can go, this can come down also. Connect them like that. And this goes here. And this goes here. And I try to estimate to be a little bit faster. But if you're not sure, again, use or add more guidelines and it will help you get it more accurate. So now let's draw the second box. I'll erase some of the older ones that we don't need anymore. So this is still there. This line we don't need. Okay. And you really need to trust the process, and eventually everything will look good and it will make sense. But for now, just keep following the lines. So let's say the second box is not as big. Let's say it starts here and it goes all the way down. You can bring it all the way down here. And then it's the same depth as the other box. So it goes there. You can erase all these other lines because they're in the back of this box, so we can't see them. Okay. And then this one, let's add a guideline to help us. Go from here to here. Make it thinner. And when I'm drawing all of these, I just use the shift button and I just click and it will draw the straight line for me. And here we're on this line, so we connect it to this line, and that is our new box right there. We can see the side of it a lot more compared to the other one. And that's really just because of its location compared to the vanishing points and the horizon lines. And that's why these guidelines are very good, because you really don't have to think too much about it, and just following the lines will help you get the drawing done. So the door comes here. Let's say this is the door. That comes down. This is the door. And then let's add some stairs. So when we're adding the stairs, let's just say this part, there's a base that comes down, extends all the way to here. and then it goes all the way to, let's say it goes from here to here. So we can erase that. So that's the base, and that is the corner of it. So now we can use this as a guideline to add the staircase. So we know how low it goes. So let's make the staircase now. So that's 1. So let's add guidelines. And then we go to our own layer. And we can just draw it. So we go from here. Let's say it comes down to here. That. And then this part also comes down to here. So that is one of the steps. Then we can draw the second step. One of the things that we missed here is that we're missing a dimension. Here. Because if this comes here, this is just now a plane, but it has no thickness. So we should draw a thickness to it. We can use the blue guideline if we wanted to, or just draw it like that. There you go, that looks better. Now let's draw the next. Let's draw the next staircase. So we can just say use 2 other guidelines, 2 other existing guidelines to draw the bases of the next one. And then we can do the same thing here. So these are some guidelines, and I'm using the reds as a spacing guideline so that I don't have to do extra measurements, because the perspective grid or the vanishing point brush that I have is evenly spaced. So I can just use it for my spacing. I don't have to worry about how my spacing goes. So now we have this. So I can connect it to here, and this goes there. Okay. You can take this further out. You can even take it to this and then bring it back here. So that's where it is. And then we can use other guidelines now. So we need a blue line, comes from here to here. That. And then the red is already there. So we can do the same for this one also. Bring it all the way here. So we have these 2 new guidelines. Then let's go back to our drawing. So that is one of the stairs. Then we can do the second one. Let's go, it goes like that. Goes back. And then it's down like that. So yeah, so this comes down like that. And then we can connect it to that side. Let's say comes to from here on this line to here, and then connects like that. Then we bring it down 1. So now we have the second step. Can do the same with this one. So this one should come down like that, connect to this. We said it should be the next connection where the red and the blue connect. Should be red to red. So let's go a little bit beyond our beyond our frame. So connects there, right? We don't need that or that. Then it connects, let's say from here. Let's take it back towards there, connects like that. And then here, we need the extra guideline. So we go from here all the way there. Then we are able to connect this to this. Oops. The line. Bring this one down. Connect it. Erase some of these guidelines that we had. And then the red goes like that. Comes down. You can say it goes all the way there. Comes down. From here to here. So that gives me the stairs. Then we can start adding some more details to it. So we can add a window, for example, here. Let's say the window goes from here to here, comes down, comes down. Use the blue guidelines because it is on that plane. And then let's say the top has one small window like that, goes to here. That's one window. And then it has a larger one here. Comes down. Comes down again here. They connect. Let's add maybe a window on this side, a large window. So it goes all the way there. Comes down. Comes down. Connects. This. Right? And at this point, we can add a lot more details as much as we want. Let's say this side also has a large window, let's say. Let's say it has a large window that goes from here to here. Then it comes down. Comes down. Connects like that. Then we can add more details to these windows. Let's say they're framed. We can do that. You can always add more guidelines if you wanted to. Or you can just estimate. Now that we have most of these outlines done and the basic shapes done, we can start adding more details if we wanted to. And in this case, I'll just add some shades of gray or black to just give it some dimension and you'll be able to see how this really looks. I duplicated the layer, and then because I want to just demonstrate this very quickly, so yeah, let's just add some details, some color. Let's go to the fill tool. Let's just say the light is in this direction. And when we go to the fill tool, we can add some light. Example, this doesn't exist. It should just be this color. Fill tool again, add that. What else is facing that way? Everything that's facing that way, we give it light, the same color. This one's a little bit more inside, so we'll give it that color for now, but it will look a little bit different afterwards. Okay, and then this is also the same color. Then we can go to the top layers. So this is the top, a little bit lighter. There we go. Then we can go to the sides, a little bit darker. Not too dark. Okay, same with this, same with that. Same with this one. You can see just adding simple shades makes a big difference. So now let's add the bottom, because that's really dark there. Let's make the door dark. And then the frames of the windows dark. This is another bottom we forgot about. And then let's add the window. Let's make them darker windows also, and then we'll make them shiny to show that they're reflective. So we can go to the pen tool, select the brush, and then add a little bit of an effect that it shows that it's reflective. Let's make the brush bigger. There we go. Adding just a bit of highlight. So yeah, there we go. So just simple boxes turned into a building. Of course, this is very simple and basic. I just wanted to demonstrate the 2-point perspective, but you can spend a lot of time, add more details. Obviously, this wasn't perfect. There were some areas that I had made mistakes in. I think this was good for demonstration, and the more I practice and you practice, the easier this will become and the better your drawings will be. Thank you for watching. If you thought this video was helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And in next week's video, I will be doing 3-point perspective, so stay tuned for that. See you in the next video.